Hey everybody, my name is Cooper, and today I'm going to be talking to you about a very rare Nintendo 64 game, Clayfighter Sculptor's Cut. This game has shot up in price over the last couple years and is the rarest and most expensive officially released Nintendo 64 game in existence. Prototypes and unreleased games have sold for more than Sculptor's Cut, but it is the most expensive actual release for the N64. The first Clayfighter game was originally released on the Super Nintendo in 1994 and was later ported to the Sega Genesis and Mega Drive. It was a pretty unique game when considering the art style that was used to create it. Actual clay models were photographed and digitized to create the claymation look to the game. Clayfighter Sculptor's Cut is an updated version of the other N64 game called Clayfighter 63 1/3, which was released in 1997 and was available for purchase at all normal retail locations. These games are arcade-style fighters which have a lot of humor and wacky characters, such as Mr. Frosty and Earthworm Jim, who is a playable character in both N64 versions of the game. Sculptor's Cut has an extended intro to the game, more characters, more moves, and slightly altered controls when compared to 63 1/3. Although some reviews of the game were high, others were not so good. Some reviewers, such as Game Center, gave the game a 1 out of 5, and IGN gave it a 3.7 out of 10. Most people who play the game now will tell you that it is awful and only to buy it if you are a hardcore collector. If you just want to experience the game, Clayfighter 63 1/3 can be picked up for pretty cheap, usually under $10 shipped from eBay. Sculptor's Cut was released on May 15, 1998 and was limited to Blockbuster movie stores in North America only, making the game very rare. Originally, you could not purchase the game from Blockbuster until they sold all of their N64 games when they moved on to the newer systems, but they did give customers the chance to win copies of Sculptor's Cut through an online contest. Most Blockbuster stores would display either a generic plastic case or the original game box on the shelves to advertise the game, and you would take it up to the counter to rent it, taking only the cartridge home and leaving the box at the store. Since the stores were only really using the box and game cart, most of the manuals were thrown away right when they put the game out for rental, making the manual the rarest piece of the set and the most expensive part of a complete Nintendo 64 collection. At the time of making this video, a cartridge of Clayfighter Sculptor's Cut sells for $150 to $200, the box only sells for about $250 to $400, and the manual alone has sold for as high as $1,300 on eBay. Complete copies of the game have sold for as high as $1,500 and even more, but recently have dropped in price and have been selling closer to $1,000 for complete copies. Of course, all these prices depend on condition and supply and demand, but it gives an idea of what a complete copy of the game might cost. Since each part of this game is pretty rare, I was forced to buy the cart, box, and manual all separately at different times to get the complete set that you see here. I first acquired the box from a friend in Portland, Oregon. I paid $350, which was part trade and part cash. I then was able to purchase the manual off of eBay for $625 shipped, and then once I had both the box and manual, I bought the cartridge off of eBay for $165. My total cost for the game was about $1,140. I would like to upgrade the condition of each piece at some point, but I'm very happy to own this rare piece of N64 history. I hope some of you guys found this information interesting or helpful in some way, and if you liked the video, please be sure to rate it thumbs up and subscribe for more retro game-related videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.